Hello, Mr. Gray here again, doing a tutorial on how to create an account on Quizlet and how to use Quizlet. Quizlet is what we use in our class to learn our vocabulary. So let's get started. Here we are once again at the class website, Roads Gray Matter, and we scroll down until on the left hand side we see the big Q and it says Quizlet.com, and all you gotta do is click on that and it'll take you to the page to create an account with Quizlet. Quizlet is free to you, doesn't cost you anything. You can also use it for other classes. So we're going to click on sign up, and we are going to create a new account. So I'm going to put in a username, and because I am a man with red hair, we're going to do man with red hair. And then an email. So I have an email for the class. It's called Mr. Gray Science Class at gmail.com, which you see right there. And you can email me there if need be. I need a password, so I'm not going to let you know what my password is, but I will put in a password. And I'm going to retype that password. And it requires a date of birth. So I'm just going to pick January 1st and make them think that I am, in the grade that I'm supposed to be in. So I'm just going to pick January 1st. Let's just say the year 2000. And then I'm going to agree to the terms and sign up. So now that it's loading, now you get here, and you have to come over here to the left hand side where it says your classes. You want to put join, click on join or create a class. So you want to join a class, and for our purposes right now you will type in Gray/Tilton, and you'll look and it will say Gray/Tilton 2015. So that's what you're doing, and you pick in whichever block you're in, 11, 12, 1, 2. Actually it's now 7 through 10, but at the beginning of the school year it was 6 through 9, so depending on which one you're looking at. I'm just going to click on request to join class, and then I will get a notification that you requested to join it. And once I accept that, then I will be able to see what you have done or have not done on Quizlet. These here, as you see, are the vocabulary words we've been working on this year. The one that is just put on today as I'm doing this video is on light. So the way it works is you would click on light, and you can access the words. And here are the words, their definitions and pictures to kind of help you remember them or better understand the words. However, just looking at that does not do anything as far as letting me know what you did. So if you look at the top of the screen, going from left to right, we have flashcards, learn, speller, test, scatter, and gravity. These two, scatter and gravity, are games that you can play to help you learn them. The flashcards, and we'll just click on that so you can see. So we click on the flashcards and they're there, and this will actually read it to you. If you click on, if you have the sound turned on and you want it to read to you,
opaque.
There you go, it just read it to us. And then you just flip it, and you have a picture, and it's there. And if you need it to read it to you, you can just click on it again.
Impossible to see through, preventing the passage of light.
And then you move to the next, and you can go back and forth on this as much as you need to. Opaque, there's a definition, the picture, you can just keep going back and forth. And then you go to the next one and you work through them. You have to work through all 13 words for a green check mark to show up that you completed the flashcards. And then there's the learn, the speller, and the thing with this is you have to spell the words perfectly. So the best thing to do would be to go back to the screen that lists all the words, write them down so that way you know how to spell them, and then when you come back to here, these two things, you can spell them properly as you put them in. You can also do tests on here. So if you click on tests, you can do practice tests, And many times I will allow you to do the test at home and make that your grade. You can choose if you want written or not. If you want it all to be true, false, you just unclick those. Make sure that you have all the words available typed in here, and then create test. And in this case, it's showing the pictures. If you don't want the pictures to show, right up here where it says next to print test, it says show images. You unclick that and the images are gone. And then you can just true, false. And you go on down, you answer them, and you get to the bottom, you just click check answers, and it gives you a grade right there. Notice I didn't answer any of them. And then over here tell you this is false, and it tells you what it should be. Also on here you can play the games. So there's a scatter game that you can play, and it will time you. So you start, and there's a time over here to the right, and then you are just looking and you're saying filter, and you're going to move filter to what it is, and it disappears. So as you line up the word with the picture and the meaning, it'll disappear. So let's just put that there. Notice it wasn't it, so it went back. And you just keep working on this and try to do it as fast as you can to get the best time. I do give out Quizlet coupons for 10% to those who completed the most work on Quizlet. And also, if you complete 3 of these, 3 green check marks, then you get 10% added to your vocabulary quizzes that we take that particular week. I think that's pretty much everything with Quizlet. Quizlet does have a phone app that you can download on your phone, and you can do this on your phone. So you could be riding the bus and spend a few minutes that typically would just be spent kind of daydreaming and get a little bit of study in, so that way you can have your words and know them. Now, once I accept you into the class, when you log in, the class will automatically show up. So you can see it right here to the left, your class is Grade Tilton. And once I accept it, that should light up in blue, and you would just click on it and you go to the class. If you have any more questions, all you got to do is email me at mrgrayscienceclass@gmail.com, and I will respond to you. Have a good day.